Hi guys, I'm going to, I'm not too sure which way to approach this thing, but anyway, we'll see. Okay, um, what my idea this evening is to show you I'm going to do a direct comparison between two maths books, and then you can make your own decision as to, if you see something untoward within the books, and perhaps even if you can perhaps see intent. It's up to you. I'm not here to make the decision for you. I'm going to show you the facts. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to take you to a local book and a local grade, and then I'm going to do a direct comparison. The most important thing for you to remember is that just listen for the grade numbers. Okay. So I'm going to pop over to our local books. Okay. To give you an idea of what we're doing. So if you know what you got to understand education to understand what you're looking at to see what's happening. I'm going to the ideas. I'm going to add those numbers together because the operation says plus. I must add these two numbers. So very important. Grade 6. And obviously this is a local book. Grade 6 local. We've got to add to these two numbers. And then what we got to do is they call this, there's some breakdown method. I can try and explain to you how they get to this method. Okay, but it's what they do is they took an overseas method and they reworded it and they sort of put it out there. Okay, that's not my ideal method, but anyway, so you got to add all these zeros and add all these and then add all these and eventually you get to the answer. Okay, now technically speaking, if a child had to do this, it would take him roughly 15 minutes to do this entire exercise, and then in addition to that, if to find an error is going to be another, it's going to take long. So you're looking at maybe this is one lesson, okay, and that's it. So let's go have a look. So they want us to add these two numbers. I can't go through this process. 742 plus 52. So I'm doing number A over there. This one over here. But very, 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 very important. They make sure that they never place these things underneath each other. Okay, so they will never say 36189 plus 42. Okay, it's intentional. You can decide why, it's up to you. You can make your own mind up. Now, keep in mind, this is grade 6. So, what I'll do for you now is I'll use my method to add B. So, it's 38137, 38137 plus 251, plus 251, 251. I don't believe in the carrying. That's quite a ridiculous thing, 3, 8, 3, 8, 8, and that's it. It's finished. Okay, so now I'm going to take you to an equivalent book, but a different grade. I'm going to pop you over to this is a grade 2 book, just to make sure that I'm not misleading you. This is page 57, so I'll run up grade 2, and we're on page 57. So I literally came from a grade 6 book, and you saw the numbers over there. The one I did wasn't even a carry. Now, what you'll notice is they are specifically designed in columns. This is even a 3-digit adding here, which is amazing. Okay, here's another 3-digit. There's another 3, 3, 3. One can then assume that they will be carrying. They're all in columns. And all right, I'll make a note for you. Grade 2. And it's specifically shown in columns. This is an international book. International. Okay, there we go. How would we add? I'll do number 2 for you. So remember in the previous book, you would take an entire lesson just to do that breakdown method. So let's do this then. I'll do number 2 for you. Make it nice and big. and I'm going to add 8, 7, this is 10, it's two numbers that goes under 0, 8, 8. A child can, any kid can do this in grade 2, man, because it's, you're never adding more than 9. Okay, so you've got 4, 7, and you've got 10, 13, and here you've got 5, 6, 7, 7, 3, 8. Okay, because we have so many sums we can do, I don't bother about whether I'm writing over the next one. I use tablets anyway, so I don't, that doesn't bother me. I've got 6, I've got 16, 21. Two numbers goes under, and then I've got 7, 8. Okay, under 8, 1, 8. Okay, now what I can do is, if I feel like doing the rest, I'll just undo with my graphics tablet, undo the work. That is correct, 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 and we will just continue to do these ones. Concept is simple. I've now done literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In contrast, if I had to do the 1, I had to use the method as indicated over there. Okay, grade 6 versus grade 2. Okay, so I'll leave it there. Um, the idea is, you know, education is so important, and you're playing against the clock. So you've only got a limited amount of time, and if the child's sitting in grade 6 and they're still trying to use the breakdown method and adding, it's a bit challenging because they've only got 3 years left for grade 9 when the work switches over. Okay, and if you work it out, that's 180 days per per year. Take away the Fridays, take away the exams, you're looking at almost about, it's not much time. So let's split it into three then. It's 100. So in 180 days, the child should be in grade 9. If you work it out, okay, it's much less than that. So that's what I do. I compare the books, and I look at all of the finer details. It's extremely difficult for our kids to progress with regards to the maths. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.